Hey, what's up, folks? Hi, I want to say hi to a bunch of people. I know I'm trying to stream on multiple platforms today, so bear with me while I check the connection. Give me a second. Hi to everybody in the chat. Hey, Fergie. Hey, Siddhi. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. My name is Anika, and I am a graphic designer and artist based out of New Delhi, India. Let me know if the video and audio is fine in the chat, and I will try to do everything. All right. Awesome. Looks like I am live on YouTube as well. So starting today, I am gonna go live both on Behance and YouTube at the same time. So I might have a hard time at first, but we will try to fix that. Also, let me see something real quick. Awesome. Yeah, I am live on YouTube. Yay! Whoop whoop! We have the chat. Awesome. Let me get the chat out of the way and then move into everywhere. Hey Biola, hi, clever, welcome on in. Hamid, hi, welcome on in. If you're new, feel free to say hi in the chat. Pop new tricks you gotta teach. Yeah, it took a while for me to finally figure out how to actually do like dual streams, but we shall fix that. We shall fix that. Okay, let me go over to my live chat and see what's happening. Let's see. Okay, so YouTube is kind of scarce today, so it's fine. Let's quickly move on to what's the agenda for today. So as you can see on over here, that's my watercolors. I'm going to be working with live digital brushes in Adobe Fresco, and it's going to be a bunch of fun. I don't ever use the watercolor brushes because I'm just scared of them because I generally also don't use watercolor brushes. But today we are overcoming fears and we're learning something while we're at it. And I figured it was actually making my life easy, just as oil brushes in Fresco. So before that, I quickly want to go to my Behance and see what's happening. Give me a second. I'll go to my Behance and run through everything that's been happening. Let me do that. Fears, what are those? Exactly, right? So, if you are watching over on YouTube, I am reading the chat, so that's all right. This is my Behance. I usually put all of my work on here, and yeah, you can check out all my work here. This was my latest work, and then some of the Adobe Aero Action, and then some other vector illustration. There is stuff that you can look at. So feel free to do it. Also, you see, oh, there is CC action going on. I think that's the Chrome doing its work. Anyway, you can see all my socials over here and check out my stuff here. So before for like let's just move on to the work, right? Hey Mercurial, hey Rob, thanks for joining in. What's up? How you guys doing? It's been a while. I decided to do this random stream because it's been a while. I just thought it'd be fun to do it. Anyway, so this is something that I posted on my Instagram today, earlier today, like 5 minutes ago. But I honestly wanted to give like a demonstration of how or what I'm going to be doing. So I just decided to make some fruits, right? Because why not? And maybe you can guess what these are. All right, so let's move on. And then I started to make donuts. I thought I would make donuts. So like these were some of the donuts that I attempted to make, but they're not perfect. So for those of you who haven't ever used Adobe Fresco, I'm just going to go do like a quick run through of what the app is. It's a drawing and painting app by Adobe. It's available on both iPad and Windows devices. You can also use it on your graphic tablet by attaching it to your PC. When I say graphic tablet, I mean a Cintiq. It works fine on that. And I'm using an iPad Pro today with an Apple Pencil. That's what I'm going to be using. Then you have all of these things on the side. You have home, your work, learn and discover tab. Then you have a create new option where you have all of the sizes on here. So there's screen size, there's comic book, square, my size, and so on and so forth. If you're using, there's a new handy dandy trick I learned while exploring Fresco the other day. And I found out that if you are working in landscape mode, which I am right now, right? I want to make something that's actually a portrait, but I can rotate the canvas. But instead of rotating it, I can actually make it switch to landscape or portrait. So in this case, I tried to rotate it to landscape. And if I go to switch it to portrait, it's going to change the orientation. So let's say I want to make a poster which is 18 by 24 inches, and I want to switch it to landscape. And if I click on this, it's going to open this guy, and instead of me actually moving my iPad in a portrait direction, I can just change the orientation, right? So that's pretty neat. And then you can also import your files on here, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to go to create new, maybe make like a screen size. That's fine for me because I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, and that's all right. Okay, so donuts. Of course, yes. Viola, when I see those extra R's, I seriously consider changing my name. Mercurial. Yep. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna change the touch settings really quickly. Let me go on and show you the touches. I'm gonna rename because we rename, and then I'm just gonna write watercolor plants because I'm doing Jack Space Garden. Did you guys, if you haven't done this before, and if you have never participated in do this in your style challenge, you definitely should. Let me quickly bring on my work in progress. Give me a second, you guys. 1 second while I do that. Let me do it real quick. Let's get it. You say it in your head as well. I always say it on screen. Okay, let's get it. So this is my entry for Jack Watson Space Garden Do This in Your Style Challenge. This is a spaceship and these are hydroponics. So you can see all of these plants in here. And then there is a moon, there is an earth, we're on the moon. So that's there. And then these are like rows of plants. This is all made in Illustrator on the desktop. I use the perspective grids for the perspective. Wow. Genius, isn't it? Perspective grids for the perspective. Anyway, and then I hand drew all the plants. I did copy paste some of them, but the blob brush is super handy on the iPad. So yeah, just saying. All right, switching back. Sorry, I talk a lot. Getting back. Looks beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Let's just start with my plant situation. So I have pixel brushes on the left hand side, and then there are live brushes. I'm going to be using the watercolors today, and there are oil brushes as well. And then there are vector brushes right over here. There's the eraser. I really like to run through all of these tools really quickly every time because you never know, someone might not have used the app before. There's the paint bucket. You have the fill type to be vector or pixel. And then there is a shape tool. These are all the new tools that have been added lately. You can add your own shapes or discover new shapes from on here. I don't think I've done this, so I'm gonna follow these and like see what happens. Right? Shad is in the chat. Hi Shad, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Laura says looks beautiful. Viola says the perspective grid gives me trouble. I actually did like a stream on perspective grids, but I can probably do one again. Alright, on the right hand side, we have the layers panel. You can see that these are the layers. And then over here, you can change the name of the layers. A lot of people think in Fresco, you cannot change the name of the layers, but that's not true, my friends. And then over here, you can change the opacity. You can turn it down, turn it up as much as you want. A double tap is activated as an undo. And then over here, you have the grids, which is a very fairly new feature for Fresco, and then you can also save it and share it over the cloud, so that's also an option. And then you have all of these guys over here. You can add a new layer with the plus icon. You can hide or not show a layer. Yes, that's what I meant. You can make a clipping mask, and you can also add adjustment layers now, so that's pretty neat. And then there are all of these layer actions. So let's move on to actually doing something really quick. I see a bunch of chat. Hi Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Let me know where you're joining us from today, and we can talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? Do I use PC or a Mac? I use a Mac, yes, but right now I'm using an iPad. So yep, I'm using an iPad Pro. Also feels like my system is sort of working. It's working. Very well, good to see you. Yay, I'm glad you could join us. All right, I'm just gonna be turning on my grids because I probably want them aligned, right? So let's just try to make some plants. Do you guys work with watercolors a lot? If you do you like them? Phoenix, Arizona, nice. Is it like 9 10 a.m. for you? I kind of know my time zones now. I've been trying to get better at those. I can't say if they're working, but if they're working, if it is working. Wow. 9 a.m. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All right. I remember it as. Wait, is it like Pacific time? I can't tell. I can't tell what time zone it is. I'm just trying to draw like a snake plant. I'm gonna move this guy over here. Maybe on the grid. So get you there. And my snapping's turned on. So you can see that right when I got it to the center of the canvas, it gives me these lines, which are essentially the center. And that's where you are. Cool. Let's see, let's see. Awesome. Your standard mountain time. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with time zones. It's like everybody's in a different time zone. It's so hard to keep track of time zones. I mean, I hope I'm not the only one. I usually don't stream on Thursdays, but I have lately been streaming on Thursdays because I feel like the chat is sort of inactive on Saturdays, which was my usual stream time. But I feel like chat interaction is super important when you're doing a live stream. I mean, otherwise it's just boring. Might as well just like draw in my own time, right? Okay, let's just make this plant. I feel like I'm kind of complicating it for my own good, but here we are. Cool, I guess this is all right. Let's just try to move this out of the way. Hey Wade, what's up? How you doing? Wait, what did I say? I don't know time zones. There are so many. Yep. Wade Acuff is another brilliant streamer on Behance. I always try to join Wade's streams, but lately I've been sleeping sort of early. And Wade streams at 6 a.m. for me. And that, my friend, is not possible when I'm up at like 5 a.m. And I'm like, okay, maybe. Oh, the chat interaction is everything I lost. Yeah, Wade is yeah, you are like a lot of focus on the work. I like to like have a lot of chat interaction. Sometimes when my chat is dead on Saturdays, I feel like what am I even doing here? Why am I here again? Also great exercise. When I draw like the things on this side, like with my right hand, I feel like I always lose perspective and I have to check if everything is good. Oh no, not that way. And I can literally see that this side is wrong. So my trick, which is not actually the right way to do it, but when I don't have time, I honestly just do this. Flip the canvas. Also, it's so hard with this little touch thingy just coming onto the screen. Like, can I just draw? But you also want to demonstrate stuff. Okay, hold on. Cool. Yep. How did I turn on the grid? Okay, so there you go. That's the new feature in Fresco. There's a mirror tool in no, not yet. Not yet. There isn't. So right over here on this guy, on the right navigation panel, you have the layers on the top. You have the layer properties on the second. And then there is the grid and guides over here in the third. That's the third icon, which looks essentially like something like this, which is essentially a grid. So that's the icon. And then that's right over here. You go over here, you can turn the rotation snapping on and off. You can turn the grids and guides on and off. And you can also change the opacity. You can see how that's making a difference in the whole thing. You can also change the spacing. I just kept it at the last value that I used. I honestly just needed um, just for like letting it be on the same space. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. There's too many people in chat. Okay, hold on. Let me erase everything. Cool. That's how you wait. There's a lot. Hi Kimmy, what's up? Wait, hold on. There's so much going on in chat today. What? Mercurial says the space garden image you shared earlier. Are you gonna add color? I asked because oh yeah, I am gonna add color. Wait, hold on. Let me reshare that for people who just joined us. Also this pop-out chat is honestly super handy because I don't notice anything else. So I don't know if the stream health goes bad. So let me know if it does. Also, this looks terrible right now. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. Okay, one sec. Let me bring this guy over here. Make some You've been using Fresco in the last few days and you didn't even notice the grid icon? Nice. Okay, so this is Jack Watson's Do This in Your Style challenge that I'm working on. This is all vectors. I did the perspective in Adobe Illustrator. I'm only doing this again for the people who've just joined us. And then, yeah, this is a garden in space. I've been working on that. Yep. That was it. um I am gonna add color, but I will be keeping, so like as you can see, I started adding some color over here. There's some color and gradients on the space, but I do like the black and white as well. I actually honestly do it because I started painting my paintings. Yes, that's what I meant to say. I started painting my paintings with like grayscale so that I understand the values first, and honestly it's super handy. You learn a lot. And so I've been doing these in Illustrator as well. And if you've seen me do vector illustrations before, you know that I've been doing this sort of thing, like do grayscale first and then add color, because it just helps me understand what's going on in the scene with the lighting and stuff. So yeah, super handy. But I will save like black and white grayscale. You do chat, but you just don't catch everything. And yes, symmetry would be nice and positive. It's coming. Yep. Weird not to see a badge on Wade's name. Well, I can add a badge. I mean, but Wade says he's off duty. So, well, oops. Oh, I was on the eraser. I'm sorry. Just adding some plants. I don't know what plants these are, so don't ask me. Coffee break, he's incognito. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Cool. Some plants. This guy doesn't look very symmetric, but we'll make him when we paint him. So I'm just doing like a bunch of sketching before I can move on to watercolors. I honestly just am doing this for leisure and to learn how watercolors work. I have practiced a bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. Also, coffee break. I missed coffee break. Also, Sean, why do you never join coffee breaks? We have a coffee break thing in the live streaming Discord. Why do you never join it? What's up with that? Also, my music's sort of messed up. I don't know what's wrong with my music. Also, if you don't want to make the curved lines, there are like drawing aids right here, but I kind of like the organic look and also wrong look. Oh no, I have this option on where you just like double tap on the Apple Pencil and it just converts to eraser, and then double tap and it becomes a pencil. Sometimes it can be really handy, but other times not so much. Not so much, my friends, not so much. Didn't see a coffee break? Yeah, me neither. Me neither. You're not around for it? Yeah, I guess it's pretty late for you too, right? I understand. That's totally acceptable. I'm honestly only there because I'm a night owl. Otherwise, I wouldn't be either. When there was no daylight savings times, it used to be at like 3:30 a.m. my time. I would never. I never caught those. Never ever. Okay. Let me get this guy right over here. Close the lasso, transform it, bring it down here. Get this guy here. I don't know, maybe make a cactus or something? I don't know, should we? Hold on. Let's check the stream health because I really want to do that. I don't know what the stream health is like. Okay, all good. Looks like everything is good. You like to spend some time with your wife? Yeah, fair enough. That's what I said. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, because Sean is another streamer and I feel like you stream a lot of your time on, like you stream some, like, what am I even saying? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I understand. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That makes sense. Maybe there are some um what do you say? What are these? Thorns? Yep, thorns. Cool. I don't know. Suggest a plant, you guys. What are you doing? What's a plant? Name a plant. Name your favorite household indoor plant. Um, I don't know. Don't say Mont. Um, I'm getting a call and I don't know who's calling me right now. And why are you calling me so late? It's like 10 p.m. here. What? I don't know who you are. I should probably take it, but it's fine. Also, feel like I've seen this number again, and these are like spam calls calling you at like 10 a.m. and I'm asleep, and I'm like, what? Why are you calling me right now? Ryan's phone. Wait, how do phones look like? I wanna Google it. What do phones look like? Phone. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, phones are complicated, my friend, but I'll try to make it. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's try to make a phone. Phone, watercolor. Where are you? Phone. How do phones look? Whoa, phones are big. You've no plans, only have a PC and graphic tablet. That's all I have in my life. Yeah, well, I'm making plants in watercolors. So, well, I don't have plants either. Not inside, at least. I do have plants outside, but I live in an apartment. So it's like really hard to keep plants because there's no essentially space for the plants. And same goes for like pets. It's really hard to keep pets when you don't have space for them to grow and play and run around. Um, so yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Cool. I do have like this guy right over here. Maybe I can make some things. That's how fun is. Cool. My audio is really messed up. I can't hear any music and it's so bad. Hold on. Let me turn off. One is definitely overgrown. Wait. How about a monstera? Oh, yeah, I could do it. I just feel like monsters are super cliche and everybody draws them. Also, plants are also cliche. Everybody draws them, but I just want it to be like super easy. I could do donuts, but I feel like that's Jack's thing. So I didn't want to do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's just wrong. Oh, there's some funky music playing. What's happening? I will do a monster. One second. Randall, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? I'm looking up Monstera. Monstera? Is that how you say it? Monstera. Okay, Monstera. What are monsters good for? Why does everybody draw monsters? Monsters in like a pink background. That's so cliche. Like I always see monsters everywhere with a pink background. I don't know why. I don't know why. I never understood. Never knew. You want to jump in the cat plant conversation, but I only have regular cats. Oh, your cats are really good, Mercurial. I looked at your cat right before I was going live. Super cool. I love your cat project. It's super fun. Okay, I feel like I should just get started and then maybe we can add more stuff later on. So I'm just gonna go over here and hide the grids. And now I'm gonna turn off. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. So I'm glad that Randall's here because Randall asked me if we can add water like we do in like real watercolors on the paper and then add color. So maybe we're gonna try that and see what happens. Okay. So let's say we have this guy right over here. I have the watercolor round detail. These are all the default 5 brushes that we have over here. And maybe I want like this sort of color. You have various options on this guy right over here. This is the color where you can select the color wheels. And then you have the brush size. There's color flow, which is essentially how much you should think of it like the amount of paint you have on your brush. Does anyone keep dead flowers as decoration or just me? I think it's just you, Wade. And then there is like water flow depending on how much water you have on your brush. And then these are the brush settings, so you can change the angle right over here, you can change the spacing so it can create some sort of effect. Then you have scatter, which is right over here. There's shape dynamics. So these are all the settings that you can change for all of the brushes that are in Fresco. And then all these guys, or you can undo that, go to default, and that's what you have. So if I just go over here, I can see that this guy is actually water. So if I try to put water on here and I'm on a different layer, I don't know where the water is because essentially this is a canvas and not paper, and I can't rotate it in front of light and see where the water went. But we shall try our best. Okay, so these are all the recent colors. This is the color that I selected. What? Oh, okay. There you go. And then if I add this guy right away, the water flow is set to 60. The flow is 100. I'm gonna turn it down to like 60, let's say. And then if I add this guy, you can see that it immediately adds color to the areas that were essentially wet. And if I turn on the water flow more, and if I turn on the size more, these are all the places where there was water essentially already there, right? But now if I just hold and touch and hold my touch modifier, it'll add water to it. On the right hand side, you can see that there's pure water. And that's how you add water, my friends. Okay, there's so much chat going on and I'm really missing all of that. Let's see. Let's see. Spider mites? Right now you just have a fake orchid? Yep. I don't have any fake plants. Dead or plastic ones? You keep dead plastic flowers? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. This is harder than I thought, but if I turn this off, this has no shape at all. What did I do? What did I do over here again? But I can turn this down, and then you have all of these dry layers as well. So if I dry the layer and then go back in with like a darker color, I turn down the brightness, turn down the brush size, and then I can add some color to this guy. Maybe right over here. Get this guy. Is there an Adobe Fresco stream today? I don't know. I totally forgot about that. There might be. You can add some shades, and the good thing is you don't need a hair dryer for all this. You can just go over here and dry your layer and everything's fixed. I'm sort of messing it up. Also, I'm not looking at chat. The best thing about pop out chat window is that it stays open after you close the stream. Really chat. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yep. Also, I'm gonna clear this layer. This was a disaster. So I'm gonna restart. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a lighter color over here. Go to my flow, turn this on, and then go back and make something. There's a Fresco stream in 3 minutes. All right, cool. Good to know. You don't question the magic. Awesome. I think I put like too much color on it, but yep. If I just grab some color right now, this is just color, which is all right. Hot takes with Robert Condo. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Is it like a Lightbox stream? Also, if you guys did not know, Wade Acuff is on Lightbox. Our very own Wade is on Lightbox. Let me try to share something really quick if I can. Let's see. If you aren't already following Wade, you should follow Wade. Wade is going to be showcasing his process on Lightbox. So please follow Wade, you guys. Wade is an amazing artist. There you go. We have artist... Me? Yep, you. Okay, cool. Let's add some shading to this guy, and then we have some colors. Can you tell I'm bad at watercolors? I really don't know how to handle this stuff. Watercolors can be super sensitive, but you can also lock your transparency. So whatever you do inside this space, this space essentially is going to stay in. Like right now, I do have color selected, but it's not going outside the bounds. It just works like locking your transparency. I'm going to go over here, add some color. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, sure. Who's this Wade guy again? I don't know. Some guy. He does the doodles in Photoshop. Sure. Sure. Yes, yes. That's who Wade is. Hey, Udari, what's up? How are you doing? What's going on? Cool. Let's dry this layer. Dry this layer. I'm gonna use another layer. Go to like a darker color and maybe make the inside. You heard, he's some guy. Yep, he's some guy. Some guy around here. We don't know. Wait. I'm gonna go on a new layer and get like blues. Yeah, Robin was just fooling around. Wade is an amazing artist. Yes, all of the drawings on Wade's profiles that I just shared the link for are done by Wade. And Wade is also a live streamer. So if you want to learn how to make those or get inspired or just learn some random tips and tricks, you should follow Wade. And also learn some funny jokes. That's Wade for you, my friends. Dude, they are awesome. Yeah, they are. Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. Cool. This is not going the way that I thought it would. But let's see. Let's see, okay? Let's go to yellow. Get some yellow. They're sort of withered, okay? I'm gonna lock the transparency. Needs to be brighter. So get this guy right over here. Also gonna turn down the opacity of this because I really can't see clearly. Can you make portrait? Oh, I'm really bad at portraits. I can't make portraits. I'm sorry. Portraits are not my thing. But you can make portraits if you want. I mean, you can. I cannot. You probably can. I can never make portraits, not even with like a paper and pencil. So watercolors are out of the picture. Okay, let's go over here, unlock the transparency. This may not turn out to be the way that I want it to be, but we'll see. We shall see. Witchcraft. Welcome, Wade. Yep. What's up, Wade? How was Dragon Con? Did you end up showing pictures yesterday? Because I totally slept off. We can also use the eraser right over here. Turn down the size. Get the color again, and we have color. What solution? Lost in the sauce again. Yeah, no, I was just asking about Dragon Con. How is it? Did you talk about it yesterday on your stream? Because I fell asleep. I have no idea. And also, are you streaming today? Because if you are, I will try to be awake. I am gonna lock the transparency again. Get some withered leaves. And it almost you did talk about it? Your streams will do that? Cool. T-Rex parade? What? Totally missed that. I totally missed that. What was this? When was this? Cool. Getting some withered. And so if I dry this layer, just for demonstration purposes, if I dry this layer and put color in, it won't merge with the color that's already present on the layer. But if I can I okay. I just undid it and it did not dry the layer now. And now if I add the color, you can see how it can merge with the other colors that are still wet on the paper. So it simulates literally the whole thing. I think this layer is sort of active, but I'm not really sure if it is. Yeah, it is not dry yet, so that's pretty cool. Let's behold for the thing that's gonna happen. It's really bad. It's terrible. Let's get some greens in. Let's get some greens in, my friends. Do you guys work with watercolors? I'm really curious. On paper, have you ever? Do you like it? Do you feel like watercolors are forgiving? Are watercolors forgiven? Let's bring these under this guy. Get over here. And then I'll undo this guy. You like real watercolor? Yep. Okay. That's your favorite type of paint? Nice. I do real watercolors too. I don't know if I have those. Hold on. Give me a second. I might have those. Give me a I'm gonna go grab a snack. No, I'm not doing that. I'm getting my watercolor stuff and I forgot that I muted myself to open my drawer and I'll be right back. I am back, my friends, but I want to do something really quick. Also, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. One sec. Am I muted again? Wow, thank you so much for letting me know. Yeah, I was just saying that I have done real watercolor and I shared this on my um thing. And then there is Instagram, and I was talking about how videos perform better. And then there's this guy, some Trespedias. They do look good when they're done. Another variation with like ink on top. There's some random flowers. There's some this guy. And then there are some sunflowers, which are right here. Or a variation of sunflowers. Some random greeting card stuff, and then these are really nice. I really like these ones, and some bookmark sort of things. But yeah, that's how it looks on paper. I really like the feel of the paper, but it's really fun to actually do it with like digital stuff, because you don't honestly have to use anything, you know. You don't honestly have to use anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back, delete some of this stuff, go back here, add some dark tones, get some brightness, turn it down, get it here. Oh no, was my transparency not logged? Log transparency. Wait, where the were those pens? No, these are actual watercolors. These are real paints. I don't have like an overhead camera and I can't do like a traditional painting, but I would honestly love to do it. Hey, Sarah Mapes is in the house. What's up, Sarah Mapes? What's going on? How you doing? Are you at work? Yep. That's like all of these are real. Super fun. I love to make flowers. I used to make flowers every year annually and then do like patterns out of it in Fresco. But this guy is terrible, okay? This guy looks terrible right now. But we're trying to overcome the challenge of using Fresco watercolors. It does take some getting used to be honest, because you don't really know how it's gonna react. And also watercolors in itself, need some sort of work, right? In general as well. So yeah, yeah, we're. Why is that pending? I don't know why that's pending. I hear you can turn an iPhone into a webcam. Yeah, you can do that. So you know essentially how there's a tripod and then there's like this arm thing. So if this is my tripod, if this guy is the tripod and this is the arm and this is the phone, if this guy is the phone, I don't have this arm, which is parallel to the ground essentially. And I don't know how to get it. I don't know what it's called, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. So, yep, we're stuck at that. We're stuck at that. I'm gonna get some more color. Let's increase the flow really quick. That's why there's no color on this guy. And then I'm gonna get some color over here. Now maybe I dry these layers, right? Let's dry it. Also, let's see really quick. Okay. I think I want to end this broadcast on YouTube, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. So we're gonna let it be 1 second. Give me a second. Oh, I can do something. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just sort of distracted. Let's. What's this guy? Okay, let's make another one of these over here. Go to our original color. Get this guy. Honestly, don't know what that thing is called to keep my iPhone or whatever parallel to the ground. So yeah, we're stuck there. We are stuck there. Cool. Let's lock the transparency. With this guy. Get some yellows in. Really? Is that what it's called? And I don't know why that's pending too. Hold on. Oh, I know why, but it's okay. I know why. Wait, hold on. Let me see. It's a squiggle arm? Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I do have like I don't know what the term for it is, but then it like moves in all of it. Like it's straight like a tripod. Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead and post the link, Kimmy. I would really appreciate that. I'm gonna unlock the transparency on this one again. Get the color in. Let me see. Let's see what that is. Really quick. Give me a second. Be right there. Oh, nice. And this is not even that expensive. It's just $7. That makes sense. And it holds a Logitech. That's a lot of weight. Cool. Maybe I do have like a Sony camera, but the it's super old and the Imaging Edge software, which works like a webcam, doesn't support it anymore. So yeah, it's just there. Otherwise, I would honestly be using that as my webcam. But since that's not something that I can do, I just use my laptop. I'm gonna undo this and put it on a different layer beneath everything because this is essentially beneath everything. Then I just go there also. Add some water. Get some darker tones. Get some yellows. I totally forgot I could add water. It's just so hard. The learning curve is like high. They also make a clamp for the phone. What Kimmy said, I have a ring light with a gooseneck thing attached, and then I use my phone and regular webcam for my paper craft streams. That would totally work for traditional stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Kimmy, it's because you're not a mod. Hold on, let me do that. Oh no, I just made some random Kim a mod. I was trying to write Kimmy J, and then it obviously the autocorrect makes that to Jimmy because yes, of course. Um, but yeah, it's all fixed now. You're good. I just made you mod, so now you can make things clickable. What? Cool. Now I'm gonna dry everything. Wow, can't talk. I'm gonna dry everything, go over here, maybe make like a darker color, increase the flow to 100, gains mod powers. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. I'm not keeping an eye on chat anywhere. It's like, whoa, what's happening? Wait, what layer is this? Okay, sorry. Oops. The brush size is too big. Let's get some saturation on this boy. Maybe here. Brightness, maybe. Water flow to minimum because I don't want the color to spread. So essentially what I'm trying to do is if I have the water flow to like 0, this is essentially, it has like minimum amount of water. But if I have it turned up, that's how much it'll go away. Let me turn up the brush size as well. So my brush size is 86 and water flow is 100, right? Now if the water flow is turned down, and then I use this, but if I turn it up, that's how further away it'll go. Okay, just okay, it's still going. Still going. Cool. So for this purpose, when I just want to make like details, I turn down the water flow, turn down the brush size, see what this guy has, and then add the details. For this part of the stream, I'm gonna turn off the touches really quick. Let me do that so that I can do this. Let me do that so I can do this. Yes, that's what I said. Hi Michelle, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. What's up? Long time no see. Also, what? Is this still wet? Sort of. Looks like it. Does a snake plant look like this? With like these details. Also, I don't know why it's not doing it. Hold on. What's the brush flow? Water flow. Getting some. Trying to add some detail to this guy. Sort of mixing up and I don't know where. But we can always use a new layer, which is not essentially what I want to do. So let me try to fix it. I'm going to undo a bunch of stuff over here just to see why it's not working, because essentially it should. When you dry the layer, hold on, give me a second. Dry the layer and then my water flow is minimum. You're fine baking pancakes for dinner? Ooh, nice. Are you a pancake person or a waffle person? I'm a waffle person. I like the texture. Pancakes are too bland for me, even though they're essentially the same thing. I just prefer waffles. I don't know. There are some things in food where you can just the texture is everything. I'm just doing some watercolor live brushes in Fresco. I never use watercolors, so this is like just my way to learn watercolors because I never do watercolors. And so I thought it would be fun to stream it because I did do some of it, but I'm not the best at it, you know? So this forces me to learn. And it's also a great way to learn and also interact. I talked a bunch about you're a waffle person, Laura? Nice. Nice. Cool. Sort of works now. And then I have this guy. I have it dried already. I'm gonna see what's on this layer. And then maybe add some details. Oh no, what? Orthodontist. I orthodontist? I'm confused. You can't eat much? Oh no. Well, you can eat lentils. That's super helpful. Also, what is up with the music? What are you doing, music? One second. Let's see what's happening. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Feel better soon. Yep. What am I drawing on? Am I on the wrong layer? Oh, I am on the wrong layer. I was drawing on the wrong layer, but it's okay. We're back now. I'm sorry. Lost track of train of thought. Cute cat story. My cat just got one of her string toys stuck to her foot. When I came over to help, she held. Oh, that is cute. Did you record it? Photo or it didn't happen? Did you record it? Photo or it didn't happen. That's what they say, don't they? Oh man. See, I knew you were lying all this while, Mercurial. I knew it. I just knew it. You just gone ahead and proved me right. I'm just going over the brushstrokes that I created with like a darker color, more saturated, so that I can get the detail. I feel like this is my talking voice. I'm just going over the details just with the darker color, just so I can get the details. Like, what is this? What is this? This is not how I talk normally. You don't actually have cats, they're just movies you play. Wow. Wow. Cool. Let me get some colors over here as well. I sound so different when I'm streaming. Like I try to put it in a very layman language way where you can understand stuff. I hope it's coming across well though. Okay. I think we should move on to another one. It's been a while that I've been doing this. I got lost. I think watercolors are really therapeutic though. But like real life watercolors, not fake watercolors, as Fergie says it. Fergie's calling me out over here with like, I like real life watercolors, not fake watercolors. Who uses fake watercolors anyway? So I'm gonna group all of these guys, hold the touch modifier and make it into a group and go on to a new layer. And then I can use like a random color, I guess. Maybe like a brown again, but maybe less saturated. And go over here, get this guy. Get over here. And I'm gonna get water, turn up my brush size, turn up my water flow, and then just get water. Michelle likes watercolors. They're so real. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I feel like they are real. It's better to not scan your watercolors and just like do them digital. But of course, when I'm relaxing and like typically doing it for live brushes, typically, I'm sorry, I read the message while I was um talking. Speaking of Max, yep, don't forget to sign up. It is free this year as well. Remember when live was just a Max sneak and it blew your mind? Yeah, yeah. There is definitely gonna be a bunch of sneaks this year as well. Fergie's at Adobe Max, you guys. So you should definitely schedule that session. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, getting it. Getting some color, getting some darker tones. I think that was my warm up, which was really bad. But now I guess we're getting the hang of it. Getting the hang of it. Watercolor painting is very relaxing. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like, how are you interacting with each other, water? Like, what's happening? Ruined it. Ruined it. Ruined it. Fergie, feel free to drop the link as well. I'd be happy to share it. Of course, all the time. I'm gonna get some color picking happening from this guy. Turn off the flow and just create some of these. And then bring this behind this guy, get some, turn down the brush size. There you go. Now you can register and save Fergie's session to your calendar and schedule that. So then when she actually demonstrates and is live in chat, you can interact with her during the live stream. So that's pretty cool. Adobe Max is a great conference. Um, Let me quickly get over here. I'm gonna concentrate now. Get a darker color on this guy, and then unlock transparency. You're working on a design for a skateboard deck. Maybe you should do watercolor. Maybe you can. Do you usually work with watercolors, Michelle? Because if you do, you definitely can do watercolors. I don't know if I should be on the same layer, but let's just go with the same layer because you're trying to emulate the thing that it's really watercolors. I'm gonna turn up the flow a little bit over here. Not much. I don't work with watercolors as well. Hey, it's all good. It's never too late to start. So I guess it's fine. I'm just outlining these guys because I just want to put water in between. So I'm gonna double tap the touch modifier and now it's just water in my brush, and that's super handy. I don't need to touch and hold and I don't need to have the water right over there. And then I can increase the brush size as well. I can increase the brush. Wow, these are like tongue twisters. Brush flow as well, and that is super helpful. I'm currently just adding water to this guy, and now I can go in, double tap this guy, the touch modifier, go over here, turn down the water flow, bring down the brightness, and add some darker tones. Turn this guy off. And the layer is still wet, it's not dry yet, so it's still trying to mix with it, even though water flow is really less. I turned down the water flow because I wanted it to remain in at the edges and create the shadows. So that's super neat. And I went over here, adding some shadows. I'm gonna go over here and use my eraser really quickly. I should have drawn this. Like it had some space in between, but I totally forgot I had to do that. In real life, you can't really do this. So, well, oops. In real life, if your watercolors are ruined, they're ruined forever. But not over here. I'm totally butchering this, but it's fine. We're learning, we're learning. I'm trying to cut myself some slack. Watercolors are hard. Making plants is hard. You're not really an illustrator? Well, it's okay. It's all good. Get some color right over here. Get some darker tones. Maybe this guy is supposed to be darker, so I turn it down. Behind, and then this guy is right over here. Maybe I unlock the transparency and then go over here. That makes sense. I'm just gonna use the water for just a second to like merge these guys right over here. Merge the colors a bit, not a lot, just a bit. And then I'm gonna go over here, lock the transparency, maybe make like a darker tone right over here and get some color. Trying to get some color over here. What? Oh, the brush size was too small. It was really, really small. So I'm gonna go over here. Yes, this looks alright. Hold on. Did I mess up the shape? I messed up the shape. Messed up the shape, you guys. Okay, let's turn everything else on. I'm sort of doing this really quick. I would honestly take a longer time with this, but let's just go ahead and maybe take this color. Maybe turn down the flow. Maybe turn down this guy. Get some water in. No worries. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Michelle. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna dry the layer first and then go over with more color. Maybe add a little bit of white. Make it sort of off-white right over here. Then add some color. Just the usual. Put it here. Obviously, these shapes are not perfect, but it's fine. Then I'm gonna go over here to the green. Maybe turn down the flow. Go to a different layer. Not use the eraser while you're drawing. Try not to do that. Try not to use the eraser while you're drawing, okay? Painting, I mean. Then try to make the cactus right over here. Then I'm gonna use. Bye, wait. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time if I ever stream at this hour. Let's try to merge these guys a little. And then I'm gonna add like a different layer on top as well. Dry layer. Go over here. Get a darker color. Turn down the water flow. Turn it off because this is not water. Get some. Oh, always drawing on the wrong layer. Cool. And then maybe I want to draw the other one as well. So I go over here, get some color, get turn down the flow, which is already turned down. Turn up the brush size right now. Terrible, terrible painting. And now I can turn up the brush size and just add water because we don't want a lot of pigment. So we're gonna add some water right over here. It's currently just adding pure water. You can see on the top right. And now this is adding color in between. So super handy dandy. I can erase stuff in here as well and then probably just add water. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This stuff right over here. And then I can go over, dry the layer, go over, I'm sorry, select a darker color, decrease the brush size, decrease the color flow, and then get over here. Turn that off. Make those details. And maybe now you can make some colors as well. So maybe I want to merge these two. This is a dry layer. I can dry this layer and there's like a little fan emoji and I can merge these down. And then if I turn this off, this sort of almost looks like a cactus. Almost. Um, Maybe I want to duplicate this layer. Really not. Okay, let's go over here, make it a water thing. Still had the eraser turned on. What? Who does that? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not talking a lot. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this right. I'm not talking a lot at all, am I? That's so not me. Okay, I'm gonna go over and erase these guys because it's visible and it's watercolor. And then I wanna add some more detail on top. So I'm gonna go over here. Make sure it's dry. Go to the darker color. Maybe go a little bit darker and turn down the brush size. Turn up the flow. Turn down the water flow. And see what it does. Maybe you wanna turn up the brush size a little. Just a smidge. Get these colors. Maybe I want to make like thorns. Yes, this makes sense. Cool. And then I'm gonna get this color right over here. Maybe make like a base shape that I missed out on with the details. Zoom out to see clearly. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe turn it down just a little bit. This is watercolor, terrible watercolor 101. Welcome to Terrible Watercolor 101. And then I'm gonna go over here. Maybe take like a darker color. Not so bad, right? Not so bad. Cool, I'm gonna cut myself some slack. Get it over here. Where am I? Oh, right over here. Get these guys. Erase it. Get it out of the way. I see you lurking, Adari. See you. What's up, Adari? Are you streaming today? Are you gonna do a random stream today? Is it happening? Am I missing something? I always also miss Adari's stream because you stream so late for me, and then I just miss everything. And I'm like, oh no, did I miss it again? Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Most times I don't. Most times I don't make it. Cool, I'm gonna merge these guys all together, delete this layer. Get these guys, merge it together. Oh, what did I miss? Cool, get it over here and make the last guy. What is it? Oh, the fun. The fun. Let's see. Not streaming today? You want to, but you're working for Oh, you make logos? I had no idea. Nice. I thought you were an illustrator. That's fun to know. I'm in the wrong layer. Getting some color again, some water actually. A little bit of everything. Nice. I had no idea you did logo design. That'd be fun to see. And Rob already says it. Would love to see your logo design process. Are you in the sketch phase? Are you brainstorming right now? Are you word mapping stuff right now? Let's see. Let's see how a phone looks. How does a phone look? Megan, hi. I decided to not yell in the mic today, but I am happy to see you. What's up, Megan? How are you doing? You've been at it for 2 days on and off. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense because the sketch phase, I honestly am at it for like a week or so, and then you just find out what's working and what's not working. Okay, I'm just trying to see what a fern plant looks like. Fern plant. Where are you, fern plant? Cool. So now, if I do this, that's a big brush. Just planning a little working event, running around like a crazy person. Randall is not here, my friend. Randall has not been active for a while. Randall has ditched me forever. Okay. Ryan's fern is gonna hate me because this is gonna be terrible. Okay. Let's get some lines right over here, okay? Oh no, Randall, how could you? Yeah, I know, right? Randall has ditched me. I don't know where Randall is. Randall is usually more active in chat. The chat is sort of dead today. Don't know why. Are you guys lurking? What's happening over here? What's up, Megan? How are you doing? What's going on? Long time no see. Lurking. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna turn off the water flow and turn this guy off, and now I'm gonna work with these. Working in, wow, everybody's just working and lurking. Nice. Nice. And I'm not even talking today. I'm trying to get this right. Watercolors are so hard. How do you guys work with watercolors? I thought this would be a piece of cake. Just like the donuts I made. But not really. I don't think so. What is this? I totally ruined it. I'm gonna undo all of this and make a new layer. Don't want you to do this, okay? Go on. I'm so lurking. Charge been dead on my streams too. I think people are going back to work can only lurk. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Honestly, I'm just experimenting with like Thursday nights my time as compared to Saturdays because Saturdays the streams are like super dead. I can't deal with that. Can't deal with that. Can't deal with dead streams. British writing personalities. Oh, you're just kind, Rob. Do you guys want to play Gothic phone? I could do it. That could be really bad. This is turning out not good, okay? I'm gonna switch to donuts now. I'm switching to donuts because that's probably gonna work in my favor, okay? So, yeah, this is what we made some plants today, and now we're doing a switch over. I'm gonna turn off the stream on YouTube and just keep you guys here. So, give me a second while I do that. Bye, YouTube.